you call it. So this is New Holland Brewing Company. To be honest, never heard of them. But that doesn't mean a lot for me because I haven't heard of a lot of people. So this is Dragon's Milk Solera, and it's a Foeder aged ale, 10%. So I looked on the wall and I was looking, I was thinking, I want something nice. And there's lots of nice beers, obviously, but I was thinking more ABV nice. So it says here, aged in a series of American oak foeders using a blending technique known as Solera. Nuanced flavours of caramel, toffee and fig create an experience made to be savoured. This legendary ale will continue to evolve with each pull from the foeders, becoming more complex over time. 10%, dragonsmilk.com. And surprisingly, it's 10%. There's a best before date of 21st of the 7th, 2022. Why would you put a best before date on something that's 10%? So it's a USA beer from Michigan. And again, why would you have a 10%? I mean, I know of Imperial Stouts in the UK, they've got 10-year dates on them and they're less ABV than this. And it says with every pour it's going to get more complex than that. So it's a strange one. I do find sometimes that dates literally don't matter. Whoa. God, it's like a brandy in a beer. The aroma coming off that. Jesus Christ. If I was doing a blind test, figs, fruit, like a caramelized sugar, more like a barley wine sort of flavour, but certainly brandy. Yes, there's apples, toffee. Oh, bloody hell, that's a tour de force syrup. Oh, that's going to enjoy this. Oh, anyway, that's what the aroma is. Bloody stunning. Anyway, I need something to cheer me up. Feeling a bit crappy just lately. Really complex. If you're a barley wine fan, this is 100% down your avenue. Got it from LowCostbeer. Not sure if they've still got any now, and if you've got one, you're in for an absolute treat. Make no mistake, this is a treat of a beer. I ain't got a clue what a Foeder is. I presume it's some sort of barrel. Boozy. Absolutely spot on the money. I need to make sure that I save some for the obligatory photo. I am doing that now on Instagram these days when I remember. Just so people see the beer I'm drinking as well. And as you can see, it's a good hazy pour, like a brown hazy pour. But don't let that put you off. That toffee. Oh, the aroma's stunning. This is a beer that you embrace. You take minimum of 30 minutes to enjoy. Special beers come along every now and again. They were good. And this is only my opinion, for whatever that matters these days. Not much, in my own personal thoughts. But yeah, for me, they are fantastic traditional beers. There are fantastic craft beers, sour beers, and every single category is that really push the boundaries chuffing fly want to get in on the action. And this is one of those beers. It's really warming, very boozy. It's super complex on the nose, lots like you heard me. On the taste, again, it's as complex as the nose. Absolute tour de force of beers. A true, some beers pump themselves up to be something, amazing, and oh yeah, how big is this? This is one of those beers. I had some belting beers this year, gotta be honest. Not sure I'm gonna do a beer of the year or like that again. I just need to get to the end of the year doing beer reviews to make sure I'm still happy doing it before I worry about things like that. And obviously, I won't be saving and stockpiling beers this year because, we're all the same. A lot of us are anyway. You're looking at money, you think, well, I can only get this, this, and this. So it's not even with local breweries this year. I'm looking at what local breweries are bringing out, and unless it's something that ticks boxes, I ain't going to be bothering. And it's all about keeping the monetary down. And at the end of the day, with beer reviews, 2 or 3 a week, at least that would be sufficient instead of doing 3 or 4 a day. We'll all do what we do, I suppose, all the different beer reviewers. Well, yeah, you have to do what you're doing. I mean, luckily I've got a bit of a stockpile of homebrew and getting more on a daily basis. So, but obviously they're more for doing lives with than for doing reviews. And lives again yesterday, and I've seen the comments come through, people saying, why isn't this live? Why can't you talk? And there's reasons why that is. And it is what it is. I mean, at some stage I will get back on the horse, but for the moment the horse is in a different paddock, and I'm not connected, not at the moment. But this, absolutely stunning. The 10% certainly hitting home. Wow, what a cracker. I need to lie down for a bit after this. It's definitely an opal fruit. Makes my mouth water. Oh, wow. It's a belter. Absolute belter of a beer. So yesterday I did an IPA yesterday, and from a brewery, and I think I've already binned the can. It was boring. It was so bloody boring. And yet today I've had a lovely, super smooth tropical dipper, which was top class. And then this Foeder aged ale, whatever a Foeder aged ale is. I presume a barrel, unless they call things in America Foeders. I have no idea. But in any case, tasting absolutely amazing. When I first cracked it open, you would have heard that I said it smelled of brandy. straight away. It just smelt so goddamn awesome. And yeah, the nose was amazing, taste was amazing. We have a real top class beer here. Dragon's Milk Solera, New Holland Brewing. There you go. If that ain't on your to-do list, oh. And shout out to everyone who's a bit of a connoisseur of beers. And not everyone can afford expensive beers, so there's no point in trying. You know, you don't want to skint yourself for any beer. I have no idea what I paid for it. No idea whatsoever. I know I got it from Low Cost, so it wouldn't have been silly expensive from Low Cost, but I can't remember. Literally can't remember. Million things going off at the moment in the brain. And you know, more things than I dare to bore anybody with. You know, in the past probably I would have bored people, but before the channel was anything like it is now, when it was a, you know, couple of hundred people, and you're doing beer reviews. But I still did a good review. Well, I thought I did anyway. You know, try and do good reviews. Try, you know. Although, what's the point if you don't? You know, it's as simple as that, isn't it? In a lot of ways. Yeah. Try. But in any case, so score-wise, now, pardon my French. Score-wise, well, aroma was just off the charts. Complexities from another world. You know, there are not many beers that where you get the aroma that this has got. Not many at all. Yep. Again with the taste matched the aroma again. Just a absolute multitude of stuff going off. Looks amazing, tastes amazing. I think it's attracting like flying because it smells so good. Like beauty fruit. Oh, having some of that. I mean, you can't fault them. It's mine. Just don't bother. Yeah. I've had a long day. Don't even try and bother. You know. Yeah. That day I'm in the lottery is the day the home truths come out. And I would not care a monkeys who or what I upset. But until that day comes, you've got to play the game. Right then. So out of 5. Oh, did say I got it from LowCostbeer. You will have to check and see if it's still on there. I have no idea if this was a super limited release, whether they've got loads of it. That you'll have to see. It's probably the case that they've got a few bottles from a certain place. You know, it's hard to know. Low Cost is a bit of an enigma. I'd love to live in St. Neots, although I'd be skint every weekend. I'd be down the shop. Yeah, it's 50 quid. Whatever I hadn't had before, give me that. Woof. Reviewing. That next weekend, 50 quid. Whatever I hadn't had before, let's get it down as. And yeah, I'd never review anything else, but you know, so probably a good thing I don't live too close. And unfortunately, I'm not going that way that I know of in the foreseeable future, which is a shame because I'd love to go. You know, I'd love to go down and treat myself, but you know, one has to be sensible in this world, especially this bloody winter. You know, those of us on a budget, it's going to be a scary winter. You know, and are the media scaring you more than they should do? I don't know. We're already talking in our own house about temperatures in each room Dining room, a lower temperature, because that's only really used for cakes, and my wife's doing cakes. So it can be a slightly lower temperature. The air can flow in. The front room, always going to be the highest temperature. The kitchen, slightly lower temperature. Downstairs toilet, slightly lower temperature. Upstairs toilet, bathroom, slightly lower temperature. The 3 bedrooms upstairs, lower temperature for sleeping, but not so that you can't sit up there and you know, be at least adequately warm. It's going to be interesting. And this is literally a thing across the UK. And we all work, you know, 2 of us. There were 2 working people in the house, my son and me. My wife looks after my autistic son. So although she does cakes as a hobby, brings a few pennies in, not enough to make a difference. And then the electricity users, I don't think she makes enough to pay for the electricity. It's going to be an interesting winter. She's going to have to learn to put her prices up and stop being so shy. You know, you want a decent cake, you're going to have to bloody pay for it. We're in for a shit storm of a winter. But in any case, so here we go. Let's get the aroma again, because this is going to be a good score. I only know that already because of the aroma I got straight away, the taste I got straight away, the boozy factor. I mean, that smell of brandy I got straight away was like, what the So, I look at some of the best beers I've drank across the years. Starting with King Goblin. Yeah, it was one of the best beers I've tried. And moving on to some of the craft breweries that I've drank. And I've had a great journey. Not a journey that others have probably had. Others have probably had a better journey than me, you know. We all have our own journey in beer, you know. And we move on to this year. Call of Cthulhu, a Rocky Road Imperial Stout from Fire Rock and Bang the Elephant. And that was amazing. Neon Raptors took back 2000. Bloody hell, that was amazing. And I didn't get a fucking can of it when I was down there last weekend. Statement of intent, a barrel of bourbon blended imperial stout. And then this. Scores are irrelevant when you get to the top end, because that is, at this time, my beer of the year. Where the bloody hell did you come from? Eh? Effing sakes. Didn't expect that. Only 10%. Complexities off the charts, aroma off the charts, lovely booziness, and I've drank the whole fucking glass without getting a picture, but I can really feel it. Feel that booziness now. Oh dear. Oh, get in. Over 4.7 out of 5. Yeah. 4.74, 4.75, somewhere along them lines. Absolutely stunning. Stunning. There we go. Wow. Right, it's going to lie down now because I feel walloped. It's absolutely took my pants down and get me a battering. Yep, certainly has. But I needed you tonight. I needed you to put the faith back into me on beer reviews. Thank you. Yeah. You know, I was just thinking, fucking hell, you pissed? No, no. But I did need faith putting back into me. Sometimes, you know, I work on my own so much going through my brain, and negativity flows. Positivity, like it's a wall, bounces off. Negativity, it's like, yeah, fuck your wall, woof, straight in. Yeah, and I've had a shitstorm of it just recently. You know, no one's perfect. I'm certainly not perfect. No, by no means perfect. But that, wow, wow, ooh, we all have a beer that ticks boxes. That one, ooh, he's got to go up on the beer wall before I forget to put him on the beer wall and chuck him in the bin. And yeah, he's up there. That is a statement beer. Thank you for watching. See you soon.